We made a statement that this is where we wanted to come. Throughout the time, I can't tell you how many times I've said this before. We've stuck our hand in the middle of that circle with 105 other hands or so and called it up on one Big Ten champs. And, we're here now. We've accomplished that goal. Now we need to figure out, do we belong? And that's another opportunity, statement, and challenge. One of our goals was to get here. The other goal is to win here. I would say we got to be balanced. We got to win the line of scrimmage. That usually, which is tough against Stanford. That's going to be a tough situation because that's where they're strong, extremely strong. We just keep talking about handling success. We've been successful thus far, but we've sort of been a football team that's sort of had a, scratch and climb our way into this, really from all the way from September. So throughout the process, we've had to be able to play the next game, handle the success that we've had, and I think that's the key thing that we have to do here.
As soon as you get here, it's all business. The coaches obviously harp on this game a lot ever since we've been here as a program, ever since I've been here. So really, being able to play in the Rose Bowl, the granddaddy of them all, the game is so intense, and the coaches realize that, and they're making the practices really intense too. Really, I don't know what the final minute entails, but if we are down, if we have the ball, we need a field goal to win, we need a touchdown to win. I would love to have the ball in my hands. It means a lifetime. You look at the 100. It says the 100th anniversary of the Rose Bowl, and that's a century of football. And especially this being the ultimate goal, for the program at Michigan State. It's constantly harped on. Ever since I've been there, ever since the recruiting process has started for me, Coach G has always said, you come to Michigan State, you play in a Rose Bowl. So, a victory, winning the Rose Bowl would be a perfect Rose Bowl for me.
Me just coming down there and helping the front seven, because they helped me out a lot this year too, and so this is my opportunity to give back to them. So it's gonna be fun just to be able to come up and help stop the run, and I don't shy away from contact. That's something I don't do. It isn't no DB on our staff just want to cover. We want to do everything. We want to be a complete player, and it's just an opportunity to show everybody we can do that. It's definitely significant. It's a great accomplishment the team that had. We haven't been here in 26 years, and it's just a great opportunity for us to put Michigan State back on top and put Michigan State name to one of the elite groups you talk about around when you hear college football. We got a great stage in front of us this upcoming week, and it's just a great honor and privilege to be able to play in the Rose Bowl. I felt like it was my honor to being a senior, being the captain of this team, to remind us we can't overlook this team. We can't overlook nobody, because everybody trying to stop our goal, and which we came out every week, focus in and put all our chips in. So it was a great accomplishment for the team. It definitely is. Stanford, pretty much a split image of us. We pride ourselves on the run. We do, and they do as well. Get in heavy sets sometimes and run the football, and it's just gonna be a man game out there. You go pretty much like you said, the lunch pair is gonna be a hard fighting game. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be gritty. It's gonna be a good game. It's gonna be one of those old school smash mouth football games.
Basically, we just need new goals. So now that we've made it here, our goal is to win now. We want to go down as one of the best teams, and for us to be able to do that, we feel that we need to win this game. So guys are out here and ready to handle business. Darquez Denard and Trey Waynes, two smart players, two great players, aggressive, very competitive guys who like their islands being nasty. So, having guys like that out there, it allows you to be a lot more comfortable in what you're doing. I would say this is the biggest game in our program's history. Definitely the biggest games in our lives that we've played in. So for us to be a part of it, it means a lot. For us to go down in history as potentially one of the best teams, it's definitely a challenge that we're all ready to take on. We got a bunch of competitive guys that don't want people catching passes on them. So basically no fly zone is really just not allowing passes to be completed. Our defense has been proud of ourselves on stopping the run. So we knew coming into this year that it'll come down to us stopping the pass too. So it was basically just a name for us to just hold ourselves accountable for. We just learned from the guys in front of us, Trent Robinson, Marcus Hyde, and it's just our style of defense. We pride ourselves on stopping the run, and Coach Narduzzi does a great job of recruiting guys that aren't going to back down from tackling in the run game. So,
that's nothing I knew of myself. I knew it's a big game. something that is one of our goals from the beginning of the season, since my freshman year. If you want to get to the Rose Bowl, you want to be Big Ten champs. This is it's a good experience, and I think I enjoy it even more when I'm done playing college football. I think it's just the fourth quarter mentality. It's running the ball hard for 4 quarters, and not taking the play off, and just my pass blocking getting a lot better, and me just reading the defense is getting a lot better. I think my speed is definitely one of my key assets I try to use the most, but I think I'm becoming more of an overall running back. Yeah, I think Stanford is more of like a Big Ten game. They play just like any other Big Ten teams. It's gonna be a tough physical game, and I'm enjoying it and excited to play in it. That's nothing I knew of myself. I knew it's a big game, something that is one of our goals from the beginning of the season, since my freshman year. If you want to get to the Rose Bowl, you want to be Big Ten champs. This is it's a good experience, and I think I enjoy it even more when I'm done playing college football.